Oops.
That's okay.
Can I go?
All right. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
How was your 4th of July?
Good.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Did you go see some fireworks?
Mhm.
What was your favorite firework?
There was a lot of fireworks. We did some here in our house, and I went to see some in New Lisbon.
Oh, so you went all over the place, huh, to see them. Was there one that you thought was the most beautiful?
Probably the giant ones. They have lots of lines, kind of like that, the gianter.
So kind of like a finale?
Yeah.
All right. Here's our title of our book today. What is that?
Dragonflies.
And what do you know about just the title when we talk about singular and plural?
Singular and plural.
Plural.
If you put dragonflies, that means more than one, and if it just says dragon and then fly, that means it's just one.
So dragonflies
Means one or more.
and dragonfly.
Means one.
Right. So how many do you think are going to be in this book?
More than one.
And when we look at just the cover of it, what does that written by mean?
Oh, it tells you who the author was.
Author, yep. And so if Mrs. Engelward was to say to you, author's purpose, what do you think that means?
Maybe it's the author's purpose is to teach you about dragonflies.
Oh, so you might think he might be teaching us about dragonflies in this book. Is it a he?
Yeah.
It is a he?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that name right there says? Errol?
Oh, that is a girl.
It is a girl, yep. So this author is a female. Do we have an illustrator for this book?
No.
No. So here, this book is a little bit different than some of the other ones we've read. It has this focus question. Can you read that focus question?
What makes the dragonfly an amazing insect?
Ooh. What do you think makes the dragonfly an amazing insect?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? So that could be something that we could write on our chart of, I don't know yet, but I want to know what makes a dragonfly an amazing insect. If Mrs. Engel were to say, what makes Brooklyn an amazing little girl, what are some traits or some things that you could tell me about you that make you an amazing little girl?
Good at math.
You're good at math? Ooh, Mrs. Engel likes math too.
That's my favorite subject.
That's your favorite subject?
In art class.
Awesome. What's another trait or a characteristic that makes Brooklyn a great person?
Good at art.
You're good at art? Are you kind? Mrs. Engel would say, I think you're a very kind person. Anything else?
I'm helpful.
You're helpful. Ooh,
at school.
I like that trait. Helpful is a great trait to have.
And respectful at school.
And respectful. I love it. Well, today in this...
And I have good manners.
And you have good manners. Another great trait. So, we are going to talk about insects. What do you know about insects?
I know insects. I know a bunch of insects. I can name off a couple, like ants, butterflies.
Is there anything special about insects that you know?
I know they're really
Popular?
Yeah, because a lot of animals eat insects.
Animals eat insects.
A lot.
Do you know where insects live?
Some live on long pieces of grass. Some live in trees. Some live underground.
So they live in all kinds of different places. Do you know what the word habitat means?
Oh, yeah. It's the place that they always stay at. It's like where they go in the winter or they go in the summer.
Well, that's hibernate.
Yeah.
Habitat is...
where they live.
Yes, great. What do you know about dragonflies in particular? Is there anything you know about a dragonfly specifically?
By the title, it looks like they always land on long pieces of grass.
It does kind of look like that they land on long pieces of grass. What else do you notice about in that picture?
There's water.
There is water. Does there look like there's only a few dragonflies, or does there look like there's quite a bit of dragonflies?
Kind of looks like there's 15.
Kind of looks like there's 15 or more for sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what the word swarm means? Have you ever heard anyone use the word swarm?
No.
Swarm is another word for a large group, and I would say that is a swarm of dragonflies. So you could also say, I saw a swarm of bees. That would be a lot of bees, and we would want to run away, wouldn't we? Do you know where dragonflies live?
And I actually, from Knopfler Camp, I think they would live in grass, like on long pieces of grass, but I knew they lived in long pieces of grass. Like they always, when they land, they try to land on long pieces of grass, like at the top of it.
What are some other things that you think the author might be telling us in this book about dragonflies?
What they eat?
Oh, he might tell us what they eat.
Oh, they're predator.
Oh, maybe they're predator, or they're someone who wants to eat them, right? What else do you think?
Where some live, like in states. Well, no, they can't live basically anywhere.
Well,
Or where
right.
they are popular.
Yes, I agree. Maybe. What is something else you think that he might tell us about?
What they eat.
We said what they eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
What do you think about how they're born? Do you know how they're born? Do you think they are born from eggs, or do you think they're live births?
Live birth.
Well, I don't know. Mrs. Engel is going to have to read to find out for sure, but that's something I thought that would be interesting to find out as well. So let's kind of take a quick walk through in here. What do you notice about that picture right there?
Somebody's holding it.
It is. Is that bigger than what you thought a dragonfly might look like?
Mm-mm.
Mrs. Engel thought that was a bigger one. I've looked through it.
I've seen dragonflies, and that's how big they were.
Really? They were that big? Wow. Mrs. Engel has not seen one that big. What is this? Tell us.
Amazing dragonflies.
Ooh, so I think it's going to tell us some things that are why dragonflies are amazing. Ooh, what do we notice about on this page?
What are dragonflies? And it shows parts of their bodies, like that long stick of their body is a long
Cover up that word right there. What's that?
Long skinny body.
Mm-hmm. So when an author or an illustrator uses this, what is this? What are they doing here with these parts?
Labeling.
They're labeling, yeah. Ooh, what do you notice about these?
That one's way too big. I've never seen one of those.
You've never seen one of those? Miss Angel hasn't either. And what is this title tell us?
Dragonflies.
Young dragonfly. So what is that? What do you think that is right there?
A dragonfly.
Do you think that's a dragonfly? Look closely. What do you think that might be?
Those are eggs.
They are eggs. So does that mean they hatch from an egg?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's a giant egg.
It's a giant egg. I think they're little bitty eggs, and I think that all of those little bitty eggs are that. But we will have to find out for sure when we read it.
I was gonna say there was some underwater, maybe.
Ooh, maybe. It looks like it's a dragonfly underwater.
Ew.
What in the world is that?
Dragonfly.
And
Super sight. Super sight.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think the super sight's going to deal with?
It's sight.
It's-
I mean, they're seeing.
They're seeing. Mm-hmm. Ooh, what about this one?
Amazing flight.
Amazing flight. Do you think they fly slowly or fastly?
Fast.
What do you think?
What
I
I
think
know
so.
is slow is sloth.
Ooh. So what is this one right here? What does this bird say?
And
Go ahead. This word right here.
E.